I want to be a bit sincere here. Nigeria, something serious that need everybody's attention. The whole world, especially Africa, need to pay serious attention to Nigeria. It's not supposed to be the United States declaring Nigeria as a state or a nation of particular concern. It should be African Union or ECOWAS. Because few days ago, more than 200 people were killed in Ouattara State, in a community called Uworu or something like that. More than 200 people, and I watched videos of the people of the community doing mass burial of their victims or their loved ones who died because of this group. They went there, burned houses, and then by a lot of people. And guess what? Women and children were adopted in the process. Many people are missing alongside the whole thing. And you know the funny aspect? The media in Nigeria, I don't know, like for real, if not because of the fact that international media is there and the activists who are concerned about this in Nigeria, the world will have no idea what is going on in Nigeria. The media don't know whether the media is being bought by the bandit or the Boko Haram people. I don't know. But it is funny how the media can just be so quiet about issues like this. And some of the activists in Nigeria, I'm calling on you, you have the platform. Recently, Tinubu went to Turkey and fell. That was all over. It became a whole news on its own. But a thing like this, and when it happened, you know what? It's like a normal day in Nigeria. That's why I watched a video of, I don't know whether it's one of the European guy. He was saying Nigeria is one of the most failed states, honestly. And I agree with the guy. Nigeria is becoming a complete failed state. And you know what? The president is going up and down, signing deal, and it's just like everything is normal. The celebrities are one of the best they can do with their platform is to go about their businesses, and then they go to funeral, they go to parties, spray money, and make it look like nothing is happening. This is a cancer of crime, okay? Eating Nigeria from the northern part, and then it's eating Nigeria coming. And if Nigeria become a failed state, completely annihilated and reduced to become a terrorist state, because once the terrorists have upper hand, it's going to affect all of us on the continent of Africa. So Nigeria, it is not supposed to be the United States declaring Nigeria as a state of a particular concern or a nation of particular concern. It should be the AU. The AU has failed us. This issue happening in Nigeria is one of the things that I think the EU should pay much more greater attention to. Last time there was a 3-day conference when we were talking about borderless Africa, and after everybody give their speech and whatever they have to say, PLO Lumumba came and then changed the entire narrative. He touched something that people did not touch. Nobody touched that. The issue happening in Sudan, the crime around. How can we open borderless Africa when there is no peace on the continent of Africa, if I should just put it like that?
So as we are gathered here today, talking about a borderless Africa, let us be realistic. I'm speaking to you at a time when Africa is bleeding. There's war in Sudan. Nobody mentioned about it here. There is war in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Nobody mentioned it here. The Sahelian countries, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali are excluded from the activities of the African Union. Africa is not at ease. So even as we talk about a borderless Africa, we must talk about an Africa where there is peace. Because you can have all the free borders you have, but if there is no peace, where will you move? I remember, I believe it's in the year 2020, the African Union said that there was the silencing of the guns. The guns are with us again. So my fellow Africans, Let us not be romantic about what we are saying. Let us be realistic. Let us wed our words with our deeds. Several years ago, on the 40th day of the independence of Ghana, the former president of Tanzania, Julius Kambarage Nyerere, was here. And he spoke. And he apologized. He said Nkrumah was right, we were wrong. He was right because he foresaw that if African countries became used to titles such as president and prime ministers and ministers, it would not be easy to unite the continent. But he reminded his audience on that day that when African leaders go out or Africans go out of Africa, it is not their Ghanaian-ness or Rwandan-ness or Kenyan-ness that matters. It is their African-ness. He was reminding us that we need a continent that is borderless.
People are dying in Sudan on daily basis, and the same just as it started in Sudan gradually and it became a whole thing. Now everybody ignore Sudan. Nobody talk much about Sudan. Sudan is no more in the news like that. People die. Yeah, so it's a normal thing there. Now the death toll there is rising rapidly, and Nigeria has started gradually. Before we realize, Nigeria will become like Sudan if care is not taken. So this is a time for especially those of you in Nigeria, are the activists, the social media personnel. You have the platform. You need to start talking about this. And you know, one of the things is that when you talk about this, some of the Nigerians will say that don't talk about us, talk about your country. Listen, we need to talk about you. Look, we will talk. See, me particular, I will talk about you. We will talk about you people until we will talk your ass out, because you guys travel a lot. You are in every country. You are in every country. You are in Ghana, you are in Togo, you are in Benin, you are in Cameroon, you are in everywhere. South Africa, you are everywhere. And some of you are causing trouble a lot. Because, you know, and we need to, add more of mercy than justice. Because Nigeria, some of the places are unbearable. Especially the northern part like this is very, very unbearable for Nigerians. And these are things that look like it's a normal thing. Nobody is talking about it. Everybody just calm. No. We can't keep this going on. So Nigerians, you guys, you need to sit up and then solve that problem right there. We need to talk about it because you guys will travel. You are everywhere. And it is funny how when these things happen in Nigeria, a few days ago I'm talking about, more than 200 people, I mean, the terrorists entered and then kill everybody and then burn the places, adopted and pack some people. You ask yourself, when those things were happening, where exactly are the military of Nigeria? Nigeria has become like a movie, all right? Movie, this is how it happened. The crime will happen, everything will happen, the gunshot, everything, the exchange between the main character and the other guy. Whenever they are done completely, then the police or the military or the security personnel will come on the scene, then the movie close. It has become like that. You don't know. See, when the people are on site massacring civilians and then burning houses and kidnapping people, the soldiers are on no side. They are nowhere to be found. When the people are gone, then the soldiers become active on the scene, doing investigation and whatever they have to do. Recently also, a whole Nigeria, a brigade general was murdered in cold blood by this group. In any serious country, the Nigerian army is supposed to declare complete war against these people. But guess what? It's just like a normal thing. Everybody's just going about their normal thing. I think it's wrong, right? I think we need to start talking about this, more of this. And I'm going to dedicate my platform purposely for this, because Nigerians, you can't tell us not to talk about you. You are in every country. So we need to talk about you. If you sit your ass down in your country, we will not talk about you, but you are everywhere. So we have the right to talk about you. So everybody on board, try your possible best to share this video and like the video as well.